got the mic in hand. David's laughing like a one-man band, talking disco, bell-bottom flares, and a little bit of scripture to say your prayers. It's the past, it's the present, it's the holy air. Sit back and join us, Bible, bibs, and a prayer. Bible, bibs, and a prayer. We're keeping it real. From the red, white, and blue to the spinning wheel. It's stories and devotion, good vibes to share. Come on and listen to Bible, bibs, and a prayer.
Another sunrise, another chance to shine. Time to wake up, compadres, and seize the day. Good morning, America, and good morning to you. David and I are back in the saddle looking for that next adventure. So saddle up and let us hit the trail together. And by the way, thank you for allowing David and myself to come into your homes as well as your lives here on Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer, Season 3. Yes, our second series of Season 3, we are off and running. Friends, let Dave and I remind you here this morning, every morning is a beautiful morning. You'll see in a moment what I'm laughing at. And when you look in that mirror, you are beautiful. You matter in this world, and most of all, oh my goodness, you are loved. Now, I said John 3:16 Tuesday, but here comes one of my favorites of all time, John 3:17. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. So let us embrace this morning, this new day. You know what? We got to go to David first because he's killing me over here. I mean,
What?
Dude, hang 10, brother. What's up?
Well, you may have noticed on Tuesday, I'm battling a sty type thing here. It's over a week. I've been fighting with it, and it hurts, and the lights don't help. So here I am. Or maybe I'm just that famous, and I just
the epitome of cool. Yes. Yeah. I was actually Tuesday. We started talking about the changes we got coming.
Yes.
Hopefully, you guys have checked out our opening. You've allowed us. David did a great job with that, and we'll be getting to that in a minute. But again, I asked Tuesday, I said, hey, we're thinking about, we are going so pro now. We're uptown. We need a makeup artist as well as someone to console us on our clothing and that. Yes. But obviously, I see you have made the first step with those cool sunglasses.
We didn't have the makeup artist yet to fix my eye, so I went with the sunglasses instead.
Now you're making me feel guilty. I'm looking for a brown bag I could cut out for myself and put some holes in. Yes. You can see, my friends, when you watch us, you need to wear some boots because it's going to get deep.
That's right.
So that's right. But David, I am taking classes to make me more educated for this calling.
Okay.
So my business professor was lecturing about different ways to bill customers. He asked, who can give me an example of a system where you are billed before you actually receive your goods? Now, being the wise guy that I am, I piped up and said, how about tuition? That's the truth, man. It hurts.
Yep.
Yeah, you give them money and you pray you pass. And I'm getting ready into that now. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. If any of you guys are good in math, or not math, excuse me. I forget what class I'm taking right now, but let me know. I mean, I can hit you up supply you with bacon and that kind of stuff.
There you go.
So, yeah, a little help, tutor, if you will. Wink, wink. All right, but how many people out there this morning, can agree with that one who've still got huge college debt? That's something that'll make you angry. We forgot about that one from Tuesday.
Yes.
Not only debt, but something you did 20 years ago that you're still paying on. But on a more serious side, allow me to quote Mother Teresa. Often, you can see power lines running alongside the street. Unless the current is flowing through them, there is no light. The power line is you, and the current is God. We have the power to allow the current to flow through us, and thus to generate the light of the world. Jesus, or to refuse to be used and thus allow the darkness to spread. So be that light in your world today. Shine bright and shine for God. Now let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to introduce the one, the only, the man of the hour. It is slingshot time. Maybe we can pull that up.
Slingshot, engage.
And there's no Tricky Bobby on the outside.
That's how we do it.
One of my best friends. I can't get I'm working on the accent. Mr. David Keener.
Good morning, sir.
I
Happy
forgot to say,
Thursday.
it's shake and bake time.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. We are on our way.
We are.
What is going on in the Keener world?
I don't know. With the heat, the lawn mowing has slowed down significantly, so that's kind of,
Yes.
taken off my plate, so to speak. But I've got, I think they're azalea bushes. Is that what it is? There's those things that grow gigantically big and they're beautiful. Unfortunately, they're out of control.
Out of control, yes.
So maybe have to whack those things down or something.
It is amazing how certain things thrive and some things don't do so well in the heat.
Yes.
But, I've noticed, boy, if we don't get some rain soon, I mean a nice steady rain, the grass is really getting dry.
Mine's doing pretty well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, we got different, he's uptown living there in the big town of Dover. Us poor folk out there in the country, letting the cows graze and No, it's amazing. But I've noticed it's starting to get we need some pretty soon here.
Yeah.
But it's great for the weed killer. Oh, my goodness, I've been hammering the weed killer because it looked like the Amazon there in my driveway because I don't have the luxury. I would hate to see what it costs to cement or asphalt that bad boy because it's a long drive. But and plus I've made it so wide. I mean, it's like an interstate. You got 2 lanes. What was I thinking, David? It's like because we're gonna have to get gravel soon, and it's like that'll be a nice bill.
Convenience comes at a cost.
Yes, it does. Yeah, Carrie and I passed so many times. Hey, see ya. Okay, Oh, but yes. Anything else? Big plans for the weekend?
Not that I know of, or not that I've been told of. I'm on vacation next week.
Oh, sweet.
So don't have anything planned, but we're members of the Columbus Zoo, so that usually means that there's going to be a trip down to the zoo. We'll see. So
here's the thing. I've not been to Columbus Zoo in a long time, and it hasn't. It seems like amusement parks and zoos have just kind of filtered out of our lifestyle here, other than Akron with Dawson.
Yeah.
But do they still have? Perhaps they have the frozen chocolate banana. Do you remember those?
Oh, I do. From Cedar Point. That was
Cedar
my
Point,
favorite thing
you
at
know
Cedar
it, brother.
Point. Yeah.
Oh.
I have not seen them at the zoo.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to look next time I'm there.
I was going to say, if you would do me a favor, take a picture of it if you find one, consuming that beautiful, delicious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, get your taste buds going.
They got
You're
Dippin'
right.
Dots.
Cedar Point. My grandma, God bless her, we tried to make our own, and it just never, not the same. Not the same. You'd freeze the banana, put the chocolate on, or freeze the banana with the chocolate. It just never. I don't know what their secret was, but man, those were good.
They do have the Dippin' Dots down there.
Yeah,
and for $7 you can get yourself a little container about like that. So
that's more than refreshing. I mean, jeez. Speaking of refreshing, grab yourself a can of V8. No, we're not endorsing V8. I just think it's very tasty. We've talked before in the previous season about what we do for breakfast. I do the V8 energy drink, which I'm sure is just great for you, along with a nice, healthy can of V8 Original. So, and I'm living on the edge, David. It's not the low sodium either. So, ooh, look out. But yeah, nothing really big. I'm just praying to keep getting some stuff done.
Yep.
Over the summer, had a back epidural in my back that helped numb some of the pain, and by golly, it's worked.
Good.
But now it brings out the other pain on the other side. So it's but yeah, finally starting to get things done. And you start to feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing more depressing. You drive in and you're like, oh my goodness, the flower beds are overrun, the weeds. It gets to you.
Yep. And then you can't get off the couch. Don't want to get off the couch.
Yeah.
I get it.
But when you have V8, wow, what a difference it can make.
Bible Bibs and Prayer is not endorsed by V8.
But you know what? Again, hey, we're all about the laughs and the good times. And again, we've shout out to David on making this so much better. Our intro each time, each season, a better step in the right direction. And again, as we said Tuesday, we're hoping to move our studios here, hopefully soon, start getting it set up to bring you more. Yes, could you imagine maybe even 4 days?
Oh, wow.
You got 2 days of what we do here and maybe little comic bits to give you a smile to get you through the day.
That's what
How
people are.
about that?
That's what they're clamoring for. They're clamoring for more of us.
Yes. Who needs the Kardashians and Beyonce? And I need to throw out a dude. I don't know who's a popular guy right now.
I don't know either.
Boy, we are so in
Post
tune. Yes.
Malone, is Post Malone still a
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All due respect to the Hulkster.
Oh yes.
It's time to put the man to rest. Oh my goodness. And if you are on Facebook, you know what I mean, the reels and all the things that come up.
Yep.
I mean, I love the Hulkster brother, but there's always so much, you can, my goodness.
It's like people were discovered him for the first time or something.
Right. I mean, he's even overtaken Ozzy.
Yeah.
With the, it's like, wow. Really shows who the pro wrestling fans out there are. But hey, again, hopefully you're having a great week. You've had a great week. You're heading into the weekend. But you know what? Again, we're together. We're doing this season 3. Big things coming. And again, we do it for the fun. Got to be honest. Dave and I have a blast doing this.
Yep.
Hopefully we put a smile on your face. But also trying to get you to think. And this season, more dedicated to being real, to being honest. Because again, how can you heal, my friends? How can you build up a relationship to where I can trust David to pray for me if I'm not honest? True?
That's right.
How do we get better if we're not honest with each other? And that's the big thing. We love to put on a dog and pony show, don't we?
Sure do.
Oh, look at me on my Facebook, David. Hey, I made this big cup of coffee. Wow, look at this with all the whipped cream. And I love this one. I made pancakes, David, and I put it on my little paper plate. Wow, how many likes can I get out of that? It's
Right.
like, stop. Remember that lady? Stop the madness or
Stop
stop
the
the
insanity.
Really,
Susan
people?
Powder.
Put something on there that has meaning. Now, if you made a beautiful pie, cake, something like that, that's cool, But, of course, send us a piece as well.
Yeah, the picture does no good. I need to
Yeah,
taste
we
it.
need the taste, yeah. But, again, it's like breaking down the walls. Maybe that ought to be our season theme, breaking down the walls.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go to Berlin, remember? When the wall came down? I mean, that was radical times there, We'll have to find a song for that.
They have a chunk of the Berlin Wall at the Air Force Museum.
Do they?
They do.
Now, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool to see. But again, do our children even understand what the wall was, what it represented, how the wall came to be, and how the wall came down?
All right.
They probably haven't. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dad? What wall? I see walls all the time, I'm tired of staring at the walls. I want to go out. I want to do this with my friends, Oh, my, what we've created. But, hey, moving on. Again, one question. No, we had a question starting out Tuesday. Can anybody identify the singer in our opening song? Now, please, we had asked you to drop us a comment to see if you could win a prize, if you were correct. Now, David, would you like to tell them?
Sure. Let me cue up a little bit of it here so they can refresh what we're talking
This is
about.
just awesome.
So, got a nice southern country feel to it.
Hulkster.
We put this in to AI and basically just gave it prompts and said, hey, I need a theme song for a program called Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer. And here's the host, here's the co-host, and here's the things we talk about. And in about a minute, it spit this out.
Oh, yeah.
So it's nobody. It sounds like any country singer you could think of, but it's AI generated.
And that is scary.
It is.
It is scary. When I first heard this, I was thinking, okay, okay, David, I've never heard this guy.
Yeah.
Who is it? And then you find out it's all AI generated. I mean, I want to go hop in my truck right now, roll the windows down, crank this, put my cowboy hat on.
I've been
Maybe I'll
singing
wear
this
my
thing for
cowboy
2 weeks while we've been getting stuff
Yeah.
ready. It's been in my head.
I've been doing it too. I get jacked up. It's like, yeah.
Here's verse 2. Here's verse 2 you've never heard before.
Verse 2.
With a touch of faith to guide your views. it's joy, it's laughs.
I didn't give it any lyrics. It came up with all this.
It's amazing.
With Brother Jim and David, we're always fair. So grab your bib, grab your heart, grab your chair.
That's just so catchy. I love it.
It is.
Hey, Beatitudes with a side of prayer, devotions and memories wrapped in flair. Bible bibs and a prayer, yeah, we'll be there.
Something tells me we're heading to the Grammys. Is that what it is, the Grammys for music?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You might see us at the Grammys. Should I order my tux now?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get
All
the
right.
Dumb and Dumber tuxes.
Dumb and Dumber. There we go. Maybe you can pull that up for us. For anybody that's watched Dumb and Dumber, I pray you know what we're talking about. But could we go in, if we make it to the Oscars, could we do the sword fight with the canes?
That'd be great.
If you haven't seen that, Google it, YouTube that scene, Dumb and Dumber tuxedos, or the tux scene. Yes. And you'll understand where we're coming from. Says a lot about us, David.
It does.
Oh my goodness. But it is so awesome, but also it's so scary.
It is.
Because I'm wondering, so much for your entertainers, your Hollywood actors, your music people, they're going to be out of a job.
Same with movies. You can generate movies with AI if you have to pay for it. I think it's like $500 a month or something, but it's just anything you want to generate. You don't need actors. You don't need anything. It just does it. It's crazy.
In a way, that could be a good thing because a lot of people now can't sing. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of lip syncing. They made fun of Milli Vanilli, by golly, but I'd take Milli Vanilli any day.
That's
over
right.
it.
At least they were entertaining.
They were entertaining, yes. Boy, I wanted to dance like that. Wanted the hair too, but obviously missed out on that one. Jeez. All right, moving on. You can tell it's the end of the week. Hopefully you've made some memories this week with those you love, and if not, do you have any plans to make some this upcoming weekend? And that falls on you. You know what? So many times you sit around and the weekend comes, the weekend goes. The summer comes, the summer goes. We're going to be heading into fall before you know it. And guess what? It's going to be ho-ho time, Christmas time. But better yet, the time to celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior. It comes and it goes so quick. Talking about that on Sunday morning there. So tune in on Roxbury Church on that. But I pray you have some fun. Makes time to have some fun. Here we go. We're talking about this joy and happiness. A little series at Roxbury. But did you smile this week, my friends? David, did you smile? Now, I know you've had some rough days here.
Yeah.
But also, you can't help but think of the people in your life and the life they lived.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. And, I'm thinking about, I told my wife Saturday I was out mowing, and I said I had a heck of a sermon. Oh, my goodness. It was awesome. And I find myself preaching at night. Good. In the car, good.
Yeah.
In the shower, good. And then Sunday mornings. And most people are thinking, well, why can't you do that Sunday morning? Or out mowing. But anyway, again, did you smile this week? Did you laugh this week? That is what's missing, I think, Dave. Now, even though I don't have my doctorate or my PhD or whatever you want to call it, why don't we laugh? Why don't we smile anymore?
We take ourselves too seriously.
Remember the Joker? Maybe you can pop that one up.
Yeah.
Remember Heath Ledger? Why so serious?
Yep.
I'm not going to cut this and put on lipstick to get that. But honestly, when's the last time? Let's get real for a minute. Let's get honest. When is the last time you actually had a gut-wrenching, almost peed yourself kind of laugh? Remember those? Oh, my goodness, to where you're drinking when your buddy... Now, hold on before I say drinking. You're drinking your Sprite, your Coke, or whatever, your iced tea, and one of your buddies does something, tells something, or someone, in the family, and it comes out your nose. Remember those? Yep. When's the last time your nostrils have burned from the cola? Good question, isn't it? When is the last time you actually smiled? Man, you look around, and the more I get involved with people, the more I see. Nobody laughs. Nobody smiles.
Yeah.
I was out visiting a gentleman the other day in the hospital. He's 92. He's got pneumonia. He's cracking jokes. And it's like, dude, here you are. You're 92. Your body's just falling apart. You got pneumonia, and you're cracking jokes. You're making me feel good. And John Gibson, God bless him, I'm dying laughing. Mm-hmm. And he's got a great joke. I need to write it down. It's about how Stillwater came to pass, the town of Stillwater. And trust me, it's a good one. But again, there's a guy that's got nothing going for him, but he's still cracking jokes. It's funny, though, David, sometimes how it's the ones that have the least going for them are the ones with the best attitude and the spirit.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, versus, Smiley Joe here, Smiley Jim. Yeah, I'm dying inside. Wow. If you haven't laughed, if you haven't smiled, why? Why, David? Why don't we do that anymore? What did you just say?
We just take ourselves too seriously.
We take our... Wow. It's true. Think about that. Do you take yourself too seriously? I don't. But you know what? That's who I am. Now, there's a time for serious. Don't get me wrong. But again, I found that's who God made me. I'm this Weisenheimer knucklehead. But I have found, at least sometimes, I have the ability to make people laugh when they're not doing so good.
Yeah.
Not to me, I'll take that any day over a doctorate, a PhD hanging on my wall that has no idea what it is. Oh, I'm going to throw out the big R word on this one, relatability.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to relate to someone in sorrow who's having a hard time going through the valleys and say, dude, I get it, but you know what? It's going to be okay. You know, in the military, especially first responders, there's that dark humor. That's all you got to get you through.
Yeah.
You know, so again, in life, yeah, it's, and you know what? Maybe the jokes aren't that great, but at least somebody's trying, you know. Yeah, I know my jokes aren't that great, but I'm trying. And again, if I make one person, if Dave and I make one person smile because of us acting like two, well, I don't know how, Dumb and Dumber, you know, it's worth it. We take ourselves too seriously.
Yes.
Afraid it. What will people think? What will people see? Oh my goodness, David, I might lose followers or likes.
Right.
Really? Come on, man. There is more to life than having followers and likes. But you know, David, what makes you smile? What makes you laugh in this world? Other than our own humor here on this show.
What makes me smile? What makes me laugh? I don't know. I've got a pretty easygoing sense of humor, I think. I mean, I find humor in just about everything. Just somebody trying to parallel park and they're unable to do it. That's hilarious to me. You know?
Backing up a boat at the boat ramp. Well, I got to admit, I'm making fun too. I can't say it's not. Yeah. But yeah, still, I've been there though. I've been that ziggy-zaggy guy.
Yep.
Again, like you said, parallel parking. You watch and you watch and you watch it, and you see them get so frustrated, they'll go around and come back around. But I've been there and done that. And it's no fair now. You got the cars that automatically do it for
I know.
you. Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, taking yourself so serious. But yeah, again, I ask you, my friends, what makes you tick inside? What puts a smile on your face? We're talking about happy and joy, but my goodness, you know, I was talking with someone the other day and really down and out, and I said, okay, we got God, we got all this on this hand, but let's go over to this. What makes you happy? What makes you laugh? I said, like movies, for example. Well, then they gave me a movie. Like, there you go. Yeah. Why don't you go watch it? It makes you feel good about yourself. Popping in a song. Yep. And again, it's not that I'm promoting inspirational worship music, but again, there are songs, at least I have, David, from the secular world, from the 80s. 80s rule.
That's right.
Yes. That, oh my goodness, make me feel good because, as I said in Sunday morning, it's from my generation. It applies to me.
Yep.
I know it doesn't apply to my mom. It didn't apply to my grandma, but it applies to me just like their music because I have, here we go, I have memories from that time.
Yep.
Who didn't have a breakup tape back in the day? You know, whenever you got dumped by the girlfriend, I'm listening to, blame it on the rain, whatever. But also when you were in love, you gave that mixtape.
Yep.
Hey, David, can you go deliver this to Julie? Because, again, our music.
Yes.
And music defines so much of our memories growing up, I think. The movies, like I said, John Hughes, one of the greatest directors, creators of, oh my goodness, I think throughout the history of film.
Yep.
All them movies, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yep.
At the end, if you don't feel for Del Griffith, sitting there in that train station all alone, and they start playing Every Time You Go Away, and then him and Steve Martin are walking. I mean, you get so drawn in. And I think, I'm going to be honest, Hollywood, I think that's what's lacking today. You have no emotional draw to any of your movies.
Nope.
Oh, the brother, you can take that to Steven Spielberg or whoever. But But again, and what are we doing now? We're recreating everything.
Yep. Happy Gilmore 2's out.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet, but yeah, it's, again, those memories are such a vital part to what makes me laugh. Now, of course, we have bad memories too, David.
Yep.
But we have the ability also to move beyond them and draw on them to make us a better person. True?
That's right.
You know? But again, that is, Sunday I showed the Three Stooges. And I said, now I love the Stooges, but especially when Curly's on the opening, Shump was good,
Yeah.
but he wasn't Curly.
No.
Curly Joe,
Oh.
you know. When I know them three, Mo, Larry, and Curly, I'm going to laugh. No matter what, I'm going to laugh. When you see, okay, go to the family side, when you see your children,
Yeah.
even when they're being stinkers, when they're laying there asleep, at the end of the day, all is well.
I'm chuckling because the other day, we haven't discussed yet, my grandmother passed away the other day. So we're sitting there talking as a family, and I'm telling my kids about this, and Elijah, he's 4 years old, God bless him. So he's sitting there, and I'm telling Daniel that, great grandma went to be with, great grandpa. Mm-hmm. And without missing a beat, he says, "Did you drive her there, Daddy?"
Oh,
It was just so funny. And so the innocent of babes.
The innocence,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, but there you can laugh about, and it made a memory.
Yeah.
It made a memory.
Yep.
And yes, we lost an angel, probably the orneriest angel
Yes.
that I have ever encountered in my life. But you know what, David? Here's the thing. You look at the legacy that she left.
Yeah.
And that's what I think about more and more. The legacy we leave behind. And to me, it comes down to a lot of your attitude. How you carried and conducted yourself in your life. Were you a serious Grinch there? I'll use the word Grinch. Or were you someone that lived life with passion, flair, orneriness, and a no, I ain't taking no crap kind of attitude, and this is how it is.
Yeah.
But also, I'm going to be funny about it. And that was Miss Forstrom to the T,
Yep.
I think. She had spirit. Boy, that's a cheer, ain't it? We got spirit. How about you?
Yeah.
Maybe next week, David and I will put our pom-poms out. And murder. That's
Yeah.
right. But yeah, no. Again, man, live it, walk it, talk it. It's life. We only get one shot here on this earth.
Yep.
Make the most of it. We start talking about hate and why this action is so easy, especially to one another. What the wars have been done to one another, what it's caused. And you think about the ripple effect of what anger and hate does. I mean, yeah, you take someone's life, you hate something, but the effect of it, how it affects their family. And Canton, what is going on in Canton?
Yeah.
I mean, good golly, they shoot a Vietnam vet to one guy, and then another guy goes up and stabs or shoots. I mean, it's like bang,
crazy.
bang, bang. And for what reason? Now, and I don't know the situation, David, and I know we're going to run out of time here, but what would cause you to go up to a Vietnam vet and take his life?
What would cause you to go up to anybody and take their life?
Right.
Unless they were threatening you. I mean,
right,
yeah.
That's a different story there.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't. And it's like, was it some gang initiation? Was it just something that he had daddy issue? And I'm being honest. Here we go. Before we end, I'm going out on a bang on this one. Daddy issues, mommy issues. I didn't get enough tang growing up. I didn't have this. You know what? At the end of the day, you're an adult, are you not?
Yeah.
Are you not an adult? Now, we can blame everything on everybody else. True? We're pretty good at it now in this day and age. But again, until you man up, and I'm saying man or woman up, but I can only say man up, quit your crying and your whining and say, you know what? I am making a choice not to be like what my dad was, my grandfather was, or be a victim to society. No, I am going to rise above that. True? Do we not have the power in this country,
We
David,
do.
to do that?
Yep.
Now, you can blame, my DNA, my environment. You know what? I am sorry. I'm sorry, and maybe I am wrong, but I believe because I did it myself, you can change your direction and path. You don't have to use the blame game in your life. Riddle me that one, please, if you disagree with me. Well, I'm this, I'm that. The system is against me. You know what? David, to me, the system's against everybody.
Right.
Come on. You know, and just because I'm a white heterosexual man, a Christian, trust me, there is no benefit. Now, I know this might cause some heat, and we'll see who's listening here, David. But it's not like I have a special card that I can flash that allows me special access. Mm-hmm. I've yet to see that one, David. I don't know. Now, I'm sure maybe people of different race might say, well, Jim, you don't understand. And you're right, I don't understand. But you know what? You don't understand me either. You don't understand what it's like on this side either. And again, here's the great thing, folks. If we could get together and we could talk instead of hate on one another, wouldn't that be something to sit down and say, brother, tell me about your story? And I'm going to tell you mine. And maybe you and I, not the government, we can come together and have a better understanding and see, hey, you know what? We both have our struggles. I don't care if you're a black man, an Asian man, what am I missing, David? A Hispanic man. We're all just trying to raise a family and get through life, are we not?
We are.
Are we really that different? But yet we let, and I'm saying this, we let society, we let the government, and yeah, I'm saying it, we let them define and determine how we're going to live our life. That black and white can't exist, or black and Hispanic. That's a bunch of hogwash. Woo, you got me going now. But it is. Come on, men lived it. Remember Josie Wales? Maybe we can put that in there. Governments make treaties and all that, but governments don't live together. We do. And again, are you teaching your kid how to love and to say, hey, you know what? You don't have to agree, but you can respect one another. Or are you teaching them to hate automatically because hate is taught? True?
It's true.
Again, riddle me that one, America. Come on, now we can do better than that. Our kids don't have a flying chance because of how we teach them in the social media, the news, entertainment. And I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, and you can disagree with me, but if you don't think a demonic influence is on all of that, you're smoking some good stuff. Look around. Do you really want your kid, your grandkid, to be that child? Are you so ignorant, or I'm even going to go one step further, David, stupid, that you don't see what's going on? Satan wants us divided, and he's doing a pretty good heck of a job doing it, hating on each other. But again, it's me and it's you overcoming that, coming together, and especially if you throw God in the middle of it, what we can do together. Wouldn't that be something, David?
Yeah, it would.
See churches united. I don't care if you're Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, non-denominational, whatever. We're followers of Christ. And I become big on this, David, and I am going to shut up after this. Even the term Christian, not so much a favor of it anymore. You know what I mean? I'd rather be defined, if you're going to define me, as a follower of Christ.
Yeah.
A sinner saved by grace, a follower of Jesus Christ, trying my best. Grace and mercy. There, my friends, end up with that one. Look up grace and mercy. Tell me what you think on that one, because if we didn't have that, David, whoo,
We'd all be lost.
we'd be screwed.
Yep.
Bottom line, and that's a fact, Jack. And that's the bottom line, because Brother Jim said so. I need a pair of sunglasses now. Instead of a Steve Weiser, you can throw me a V8 maybe the next episode. Probably go flying over, hit the back, or hit me in the head. Oh, my goodness. If you watch pro wrestling, you know what I mean.
That's right.
All righty, my friends. Well, we didn't even get into it, but again, we're trying to be honest and true. And hey, if you disagree with me, you agree with me, or maybe you're in the middle, let us know. I'm the one running my mouth here, but again, I want to be honest. Come on now, we can be that, can't we? Looking for the truth. And there's another maybe part of our quest, David. We're looking for the truth, and nothing but the truth. Ooh, we could bring up A Few Good Men with Jack Nicholson's scene on that one.
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth. Again, if you haven't watched Three Good Men, at least Google that with Jack Nicholson at the end with Tom Cruise. That's an awesome part. I want the truth. You don't deserve the truth. All right. Wow. Well, that just about does it. Not sure how we went so far off on the radar on that one, but again, hey, we let it fly. But hey, chew on that this weekend. Well, my friends, that about does it here for this Thursday, August 7th, 2025. My Mr. David and my friend, closing thoughts or comments for this segment?
Just glad you joined us this week, and
Yeah.
And hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah. Next week, we'll break out the pom-poms. You got spirit. How about you? And all that. But please remember, yes, you have meaning, you have value. And most of all, you are loved. May God continue to bless you. Just as well, may you and I continue to thank our Lord above for our blessings each and every day. And if we meet again, well, then we will smile and rejoice. And if not, then this party was well made. Thank you for joining David and myself this morning here on Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer. This is the big guy, Brother Jim.